my god. Okay.
Wait a minute, is this game getting hacked?
Yeah, I think Dread's trolling us somehow.
Hey, want to play a lottery game? If you win, you might earn a lot of cash. It's only 1 gold per draw.
Yes!
Choose a number from 1 to 99.
I'm gonna give 77 a shot. Alright.
Too bad, you lose. Number 20 was the winning number. You chose 77, though.
Alright. He's gonna spam Kappa on all of us. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll be here forever. Gee.
Well, on this crate, there were 3 books.
Yay. Alright. I mean, technically we just said, hey, why don't you reserve streaming for 2-hour slots? And I think 2 hours is a pretty good time before it's like, hey, I'm gonna go take a break and do something else for a bit anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
but if no one has like a stream time reserved for like after you, you can just stream however much you want.
Like, I might stream later tonight. I mean, this one will be done in about 30 minutes. And then I'll probably be back late tonight. This guy, one of the scholars earlier said mate, so I'm gonna see if I can do just an awful, awful, awful accent to run with that.
Are you doing it?
Yeah,
It's coming.
it's gonna be bad.
We have to wait.
I know. Alright, here comes the first database tutorial. Congratulations, go for it.
That's pretty good.
Every Aussie was just like, I hate you so much right now.
But it made me laugh.
Okay, that is a really phallic looking structure in front of the nun there. Like, of all things to shape this rock.
If you look at anything long enough, it starts to look like that.
Well, see, this one I think looks like a turtle. But
It
that...
does look like a turtle.
Okay. Itchy.
I'm trying to add him to the call.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll just move along with this then. I have a strange feeling. I feel like I really want to save my game in a brand new save slot. I am the database keeper. You shall not pass unless you will answer my questions. What is it? What database or ask me the questions? Probably what database, right? Because he has to teach you about the database first. So I'll do what database. Fool! The one you are here to learn stuff about. Oh, well, alright then. I am the database keeper. You shall not pass unless you will answer my questions. Who are you? I am Eric, but I am renamed to Dreadshadow, but I'm still Eric even if they call me Dreadshadow. Will do. What is your purpose? I want to make an exceptional indie video game. Oh, really? That's great. You can pass. Who cares about pigeons or perks anyway? I can't wait to see your work. Great. Yeah, no, I will disappear into thin air. Poof. What? Whatever. I was expecting, what is the unladen flight speed of a swallow? 2,000 gold, oh boy.
2,000 G's.
Ah, I see. I didn't get any gold, I just got a bunch of homies that are gonna roll through the hood with me. 2,000 G's. Ah. It's a joke. What's this guy? I guess, how about, is Mort almost on here? We can have him do our Demon King here. Gee.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
He's got to make a phone call, but I'll
Okay.
get him in.
Is that like, soon, or should I just move on?
Just move on.
Okay. There you are! You are? Oh, fuck. I don't want to have a whole conversation with myself. You want to do this character, Meg?
Oh, do I want to do that?
Yeah.
You don't recognize me? Oh, yes, of course. It's me, Failure. Ear pressure brew.
You are not as ugly as Failure is.
It is because you now learned a lot. Failure will not be as bad as before. Still, I cannot let you win this fight. You don't deserve to make a game.
God, what did I ever do to him?
It's your eyes that make me look uglier or prettier. I'm still Failure, though.
Oh, this guy's crazy.
I want to see pretty Failure.
Okay, so what?
So that!
Good lord. It's a very insisting Failure.
That thing looks like Genova.
Yeah. But we couldn't play Final Fantasy VII music because copyright.
Yeah. Triple attack looks pretty broken.
Yeah. OP. Ah, there we go. Just about to say, he has so much health. Mithril sword,
Mithril sword.
a life up, and a high potion.
What does a life up do?
I'm gonna guess it increases my maximum hit points.
You learned a lot. You were strong. Too strong to ignore you. Next time, I will also bring the princess with me. The one I kidnapped for no apparent reason.
How would that help?
We will fight to death. If you win, you can have her back. If not, well, you'll be dead, so who cares? Understand?
Excuse me? Were you talking about something?
Enjoy your final moments.
Of course. Turn into thin air. Again. I'm starting to get tired of that. Good to know that the next time will be the last one. What is Failure's gender anyway? It's so ugly I can't decide.
Oh, that's harsh. The thing of I'm kidnapping the princess for no apparent reason reminds me of that Futurama episode with the big brain. He's like, "No, I am leaving Earth for no reason."
I love that episode.
All right, you still want to keep doing narrating, or shall I take back over on that?
You can take over. I did quite a bit.
Okay. So, let's begin. The database, the most intimidating menu ever. Just take a look at all those tabs. Those. I can pick one and say it. We will tame this monster, though. After that, you'll be able to really do anything. So, click the Common Events tab first. Change maximum is a very common button. The same interface was used on switches and on variables, too. Common Events interface is no different at all. Using this, you can add more and more placeholders for a common event. So, what is a common event? Common event is an event like all the others. The difference is that it is written into the database. The common events are never executed, except if being called from other places, like battle events, map events, using items. The books you get and have in your inventory actually call a common event. But the greatest example for common events can be the credits common event I made, which we still haven't seen. Credits are accessed by an event on a map at the beginning of the game. Then the player gets a scroll on the inventory. Using the scroll, credits roll up again. You can also go to the statue and see the credits there. So we've shown 3 places credits are shown. Imagine now you want to edit credits. Imagine having actually written the whole thing to those 3 places, even with copy-paste. Imagine that. First off, it makes the program bigger for no reason. But most important, even with copy-paste, it makes your life harder. Hi.
Just want to make... Oh, you can hear me? Good, good.
Yes. It makes your life harder to edit it, since you can still overlook or forget something. Instead of writing the same thing many times, we can write it once, then refer to it using the call common event command. That's what common events are for. A common event named credits can be called from any other event or item using just one event command. Now imagine your game has to deal with a very complex formula for some reason that involves 10 variables. Imagine that this complex formula is about 250 event commands long. You need that formula used in 500 different places. See where that goes? Copy-paste formula makes the total event commands 125,000. If you had a common event, you could have only 250 plus 500 equals 750 commands only. Not only that, in order to fix a bug on that event if you use a common event, you fix something once in 250 lines of code, not 500 times in 125,000 lines of event code. So common events can be a very repetitive part of event code. Let's go on. You click on the list on the left, then set the name on the top. I use CEN, short for Common Event Name. See the common event with ID 11? Oh, yes, common events have IDs. The ID 11 common event is the credits event of this game I was talking about. A common event might need a trigger to be executed. Auto run and parallel processes are the options, but these are used on special occasions. Keep it as no trigger and thus it can be executed only on calling. If for some reason you need the others, you can use a switch as an additional condition. As for how to add commands, well, there's no difference from the map events. You double-click on the content list and you're ready to go. System tab is the second tab we'll study here. A very intimidating at first glance tab since it has a lot of stuff going on here. Initial Party is the place to set the first team of characters the game starts with. The game begins with this party. Here I have only one character, Eric, who's now called Dreadshadow. Here you name your game. Easy. This title can show up on the main menu when the game loads. You set the currency. Is it gold? Just G? Is it euro? Dollars? Coins? Whatever you want it to be, set it here.
It's always Gil for me, no matter what game I play. Even if I'm playing a different game, I always call it Gil.
Someone's a fan of Squaresoft.
I just like the name of Gil. It's the perfect game for currency.
Me, I'm a fan of commons.
By double-clicking on the graphics, you can set new initial graphics for all the vehicles. Double-click this to change the initial color of the window interface. Okay, options is trickier. You tick initialize MIDI at startup if you're about to actually use MIDI files. MIDI is short for Musical Instrument Digital Interface and can create files that computers can actually play back as music. There's some nice MIDI tunes. You can use MIDI with this software, but it's highly recommended to use other sound formats.
Yes, please.
Like OGS.
Yeah, really.
In any case, this is the place you can initialize the MIDI in order for nothing funny to occur. I'd hate for anything funny to occur. TP is a new feature for battle. As you get hits, TP bar fills up. On full, you can do several things. You might not need that though. You can get rid of the TP feature by unticking Display TP in battle. Transparent on. Well, many games start with an intro that the player's sprite is not visible. Transparent on is exactly for that matter. It sets transparency on when the game is launched. Now, show player followers does the same for the followers. Do you remember the event commands setting those things? Here you give initial instructions for when the game is launched. KO by slip. Well, usually if you're poisoned, your life is reduced until 1. If you tick this, a poison character can be KO'd. KO by floor damage, same as before for floor damage. A tile can be set to deal damage to a player if he or she steps on it. We'll see that later on the Tile Sets tab. For now, just keep in mind that ticking this allows you to KO a player by floor damage. Reserve Members XP is a feature that shares the XP along characters that did not participate in battle, thus less grinding is needed from the player. It's up to you if you want such a feature on. This is where you set certain music for certain occasions. Title screen is the first screen that pops up when the game is launched by default. We also listen to a music song. How about No? Or how about another song than the default one? You can select